Welcome to Movie Reedviews. It's me, Cody Reed. This review is for Pixels, and it's the new movie directed by Christopher Columbus. It stars Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Peter Dinklage, and Josh Gad. So a little bit about the story. In the 1980s, the US sent videos of us playing video games into space, hopefully to reach aliens, maybe get in contact with them. And so the aliens did receive those videos, but they interpreted them as an act of war. And so in response, they send these real-life video games, giant versions, to attack us, and they're basically made of these alive pixels, like these giant blocky things that all come together, and except they're alive, and so whatever they touch, they destroy it, and they turn that into pixels too, whether it's humans, buildings, trees, just whatever. And so the video game nerds, the best of the best, they have to use those skills to destroy the video game aliens. Now, it sounds like a cool premise, right? Somewhere along the way, though, for making this movie, they took a different turn with what they should have done instead, because the humor doesn't always hit. There's way more misses, it seems like, than hits. And the dialogue is kind of strange, too. It's just kind of like a weird movie. This movie seems like it should be for families, and it pretty much is because of the video games, but you think because of an Adam Sandler and Kevin James movie it might be funny, and it really isn't. The first 20 minutes or so are really odd, especially meeting Adam Sandler's character Sam. And then later in the movie, Josh Gad, his character just yells a lot. Peter Dinklage kind of uses his weird accent. Kevin James is alright, but he plays the president of the United States, who's like a former nerd, but now he's the president, so he recruits his friends to take down the video games, and he helps also. So yay, all the nerds, but it's just weird like that. Things that do work for this movie, there are a few. The 80s music in it, the nostalgia factor, and the cool effects slash action. There wasn't as much as I had hoped. There are a few cool battle scenes, mostly in the second half. There's like some quick CGI effect scenes in the first half, but most of the action happens in the second half. The last battle is pretty cool. I just wish there was more of that. The first half is mostly this dialogue and setup where a lot of that weird humor takes place. So when the action happens, it is better. Especially the effects, it reminds me of like Super 8s with the like block effects, the block creatures, except I like that movie more. So yeah, if you're on the fence about this one, go see it if you like nostalgic kind of movies or Adam Sandler's more recent work compared to some of his previous work that I really liked. But also, you might not be a fan of this if you like those classic Christopher Columbus films for families like Home Alone, Mrs. Doubtfire, the first couple Harry Potters, because this one isn't as magical, pun intended. Out of 5, I get it a rating of 2. 2 out of 5, I mean, it was kind of disappointing to me. It did have some quick laughs, it has that nostalgia like I mentioned, and it does have some cool effects and action, but it's kind of cliched as well. A lot of the laughs don't hit, they actually miss, and there are some other weird moments. So there you go. Hopefully you like this review. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really shows that support for me doing this. Yay! And then also send me some emails, moviereedviews@gmail.com. I'll make sure to answer them. We could talk about movies a little. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Well, hello there. I'm Adam Sandler. I don't know about you, Cody, but I really like Pixels because I was in it. And so my mama said I give it 5 out of 5 laughs.